dumped boyfriend. See, y'all be making things worse. That's why people act the way they act now. Shuts down interstate after flipping out in passenger seat, grabbing steering wheel, crashing brand new ex's car, and opening fire on troopers.
Eddie Freeman is facing 6 felony charges ranging from assault using a dangerous weapon to using deadly force against an officer. This is video KARE 11 took the day after it happened. According to the complaint, Freeman shot at a state trooper multiple times. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Investigation says Trooper Mark Van Steeg shot back at Freeman, but neither of them were hit.
It's a love story, kids. Be still my beating heart, because what is a relationship really? What is a relationship of any substance if you're not willing to throw your freedom away at a moment's notice, or possibly get shot a gazillion times by law enforcement? It's poetic, actually. I wonder if she'll have enough battery power left on her phone to accept this calls over the thousands of DMs she's getting right now from guys who know he's the hell out of the way. Way to keep her, big dog. Part of an interstate highway in Minnesota was shut down for hours over the weekend after a woman dumped her boyfriend while driving, and he allegedly reacted by grabbing the wheel, crashing the car, opening fire on responding troopers, and even spitting in an officer's face. You got to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to those troopers for having impeccable patience and not turning this guy into a human sponge. The case against 23-year-old Eddie James Freeman, 23 years old. I mean, 33, 43, 53, it's all the same, but at 23 especially, you're supposed to shake that off and bounce back like nothing ever happened. Reportedly began on Saturday night when his girlfriend broke up with him as she drove on I-94 and he sat in the passenger seat. A probable cause statement paints a picture of a chaotic scene after Freeman allegedly grabbed the wheel of the car and sent it off the road.
According to the complaint, Freeman's girlfriend broke up with him in the car. She told investigators Freeman then grabbed the steering wheel, crashing the car.
Now I'm starting to understand why she dumped your goofy ass acting all irrational. You know, you could have killed the two of you. Was that the plan the whole time, to use a near-death experience caused by yourself to glue your relationship back together? You don't need a girlfriend, you need a therapist. Minnesota State Police alleged that while they were heading to the crash, they learned that shots had been fired. When Freeman was located, he allegedly raised his arm and pointed it at the squad car, firing multiple shots towards Trooper A and hitting the officer's vehicle. Gunfire that state authorities say was caught on video. The incident didn't stop there. Wow. As more law enforcement swarmed the scene, Freeman allegedly dropped the gun and during his arrest spit in the face of a Minneapolis cop. I would have lost my badge because I would have broke his jaw. While all of this was happening, the reason why the car crashed in the first place became clear. He's an idiot. That's why. Authorities said, citing the victim's account. Once again, that was extreme patience by law enforcement by not giving this guy what he wanted, because it really sounds like he was asking for suicide by a cop. You really pulled this around the holidays. Now some guy is going to have your girl under the mistletoe while you'll be in the hokey singing Christmas carols with your bunkie. Officers located victim D, who was the driver of the vehicle. Victim D reported that the defendant was her boyfriend and that as they were driving on I-94, she told the defendant the relationship was over. Documents said, according to victim D, the defendant grabbed the steering wheel, your loony ass, causing the vehicle to crash. The victim additionally said that the airbags in the car went off, preventing her from immediately escaping and seeing what was happening outside the windows. It was then that she heard multiple gunshots from the area outside of her car. She said, I know she must have been terrified. Local NBC affiliate KARE reported that part of I-94 was shut down for several hours as a result of the ordeal, for which Freeman faces several assault charges that could lead to substantial prison time if he goes on to be convicted. There you have it, kids. Eddie James Freeman crashing out figuratively and literally. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go.